All right, welcome back to an open government. So I was talking about my first real pay job, and I was rambling slowly because I was trying to focus on that. Oh my God, there are four of them.
So many pits.
Yeah, just it's really the pits here. You get it?
Oh, that one's dead already, probably. Yep, there he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured they would have their AI set pretty low if I have to fight four of them, right?
Yeah, probably.
And
so yeah, government's gonna be open for at least a little bit.
What's gonna be? Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe it's already shut down by the time this airs. No, it shouldn't be back. Yeah, there was anyway. I don't have much to say on that topic that hasn't been said to death.
Congratulations, government! You did the thing.
Congratulations, Democrats, on not caving for the first time in 30 years.
Hooray!
Yeah.
As people slowly realized it was other people's fault.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody always knew that it was just the narrative that was operated under to the detriment of the American people, and that was intentional on both political sides of the spectrum. Anyway, I was talking about shelving books, a much more exciting topic.
Oh, well, excuse me.
I had to shelve a lot of books, and I had to put them in order. And it was a sucky job because it was just constant rush. I had to take the bus 2 hours each way because, of course, the one that hired me wasn't the one that was almost walking distance from my house. You know, just would have been like quick rides from my parents or something. No, it was the one that was across, like, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hours bus ride. Which way do you think I should go? This looks promising.
What's the other way?
Probably much more visible progress.
Hey, it's a new character. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's go that direction. Merrick, you look like a Fire Emblem.
You look like a Fire Emblem person. But Robin is definitely a Fire Emblem person.
Yeah.
And hey, at least it's not a Marth clone.
What is... I'm not sure I've ever played against Robin because he was a Smash 4 character.
He's actually kind of
He's a mage class, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's very harassy. I have no idea what his new weird special bar thing does, but...
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he, like, builds up mana or something?
I have no idea. I could not tell you. It has
Come down here. Thank you.
Electric elbow. Did you just say Affleck?
So the job sucked. It was high stress. My bosses were constantly shitty to me. We had just an unreasonable workload on us. We were expected to shelve.
Sounds like retail, but books.
Yeah, we were expected to shelve at twice the rate as any other library in the district, in the county.
Mm-hmm.
Just because. So, like, most places, being a page was this chill, easy job where you sat around about an hour a day and then just took your job easily, you know. Oh, well, I don't care about Lucario, but oh well. You know, you just... No, thank you. He's fire type? Oh, red means fire. Okay.
Fighting.
Here,
look, he's sword. You want, like, tank type.
You think so?
Or fighting, yeah.
Okay.
Like either match or take advantage.
Yeah, we'll try this one. And it was... I don't know how to put it. I just... The bosses were constantly on my ass. It was, you know, faster. Also, don't do the... Like, take your break at this time. I don't care if it's, like, at a very inconvenient time that's, like, in the first half of your shift. And, like... It's for dumb reasons. Like, I told you about this off the branch, right? Like, it was, like, silly high school politics level stuff, except these were people in, like, their 50s and 60s.
Who had nothing better to do.
Yeah, well, like, in training, they say you're not allowed to help the patrons find books. Like, explicitly not allowed to help them. Even if you...
Why?
Even if you could reach over and grab it, like, if it's in the area you're in. Because they're worried about people hunting down patrons to help instead of shelving books because they just don't feel like, and because they just don't feel like
doing that.
Yeah, doing their job. So it's, you know, distracting themselves on purpose. Oh,
which is like the exact opposite of retail.
Yeah. And so, yeah, they eventually fired me. Thank goodness. I didn't understand that you couldn't just quit a job without notice, especially at like that age. So I kept holding on, hoping they would lay me off. Because, like, when I started there, we had like 60 carts full of books, you know, a few hundred books each. Just thousands and thousands of books sitting in the back room. And by the time they actually did let me go, we were down to a couple. And no one had quit. So I'm like, I had a pretty good feeling that they would let me go because I was the most recent hire anyway. And I was just waiting for them to
cave.
Oh, damn it. I was waiting for them to let me go before I quit. And they did eventually, and I was very happy. And when they fired me, they had basically like subversively said, because I took my breaks when I felt like it, as was like the rules, as opposed because what the excuse they were giving was, well, we want to have one of you out there at any time when Paige out there, so they wanted me to like take mine away earlier than everyone else. And that's dumb because they explicitly say you're not here to help the guests or the patrons. You're anyway. It was dumb. It was stupid. I loved being fired effectively. I mean, technically, like laid off, termination or probationary period, whatever. Hey, Lucario joins the battle. I don't care. I'm not going to use him.
Oh yeah, skill sphere.
Yeah, we should skill up some, huh?
Probably.
We've probably built up a few of those. So yeah, that's that boring story. When I got fired, I listened to Emo Park, Linkin Park on repeat for a while because I tried so hard and got so far at that job.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Because that's like the depth of, you know, a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. It's like, oh man, I put so much effort into this job and
now they went
came
and
to
fired
nothing.
Me. Can't believe it.
Which, once again, there was no reason for me to stick around. I should have quit long before. Oh, I think we were gonna wait for that one.
I guess.
Yeah. We'll just save up. I'm sorry, my boring job was so boring.
Your boring job about books.
Time. My boring book job.
Which, by the way, go support your local library. They need help.
I still have my first library card from when I was 5 years old.
I don't.
It's beat the hell up, and I don't understand. I haven't tried to use it in 10 years because I'm the person who will like buy the book on Amazon, completely forgetting that you can check books out from a library. Bye, Wario. So, you know, I'm the person that needs to be educated on the library system.
John.
Because I just wastefully buy books when I want to read them.
Do we need to go take a trip to the local library?
To the local library?
Can we really?
Can I do a live stream? Or a live blog?
I mean,
my trip to the library?
Part
look
1?
At this. We're like in Toontown
so many places are on fire.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like Hyrule, sort of.
Oh, wow. That opens up 3. Ooh, what's that portal? Oh, you don't have to unlock everyone to get to the end, do you? Should I try to go up to that portal, or should I...
I have no fucking idea.
Let's try to go up to the portal.
You do what you want.
Believe in myself.
Believe in the EU, who beats up that weird little girl clown thing, whatever it is.
Oh, that's not the direction to it here. Oh, okay, they're over somewhere else.
To the right?
Yeah.
And then more right?
Well, there's one up there. How do I get to that one down there?
You go to Elloyd.
Sheik, what are you doing? No. How do I get to that one in the center island there? The rapids will pull you downstream if you jump in.
Probably like that.
Oh.
Neat.
Yeah.
Now we're stuck here forever.
Yeah, something's happening.
Someone got shot.
Apparently. It was a drive-by magic missiling. Okay.
And then the world split in half.
Light erupts from the fissure, blocking your path. Oh, okay. Thank you for that knowledge.
You're not allowed to go fuck off whenever you want.
Yeah, what are we saying? What does this do?
You press the button.
It opens that gate. Okay, that's what the point of that was. Oh, so I was expected to encounter probably one of those later. Or not at the same time as the light fissure. Like that triggered 2 separate events.
Hey, it's the stairs.
Hey, it opened up the stairs. I could have gotten this way more efficiently earlier had I only known. What do you think is in that shed? Should I go for that shed? I think I should go for that shed.
It's probably something lame, but you go for that shed if you want to get that shed.
I'm going for that shed. I'm going to fight Iggy
You go
Koopa.
fight that Iggy Koopa.
Ooh, I have an advantage. I have a type advantage going on here. So, okay, here's a career story I haven't told you.
Is it about the library?
No, it is not about. It is one of the jobs I applied for before. Sheik, oh, my buoyancy was reduced. That would have been nice to have noticed. Oh, I should put in, if I lose again, I'll put in the wind resistance stamp. Spirit. One of the jobs that both me and my brother Daniel applied for was to work at Radio Shack. Do you remember Radio Shack?
What's Radio Shack?
Exactly. They're not around. I'm still here.
Why are you still here?
Sheik, you're just terrible. Okay, change party. Yeah, so it was this weird thing where you applied, and then they went and did interviews on pretty much everyone. I thought I was like, oh, I've got an interview. I've got an interview. I've got a good in, and then here we go. And yeah, it was actually a case where they interviewed everyone with a pulse. They took you down to this place like across town. They made you drive across town. This was one of those test interviews.
I was gonna say, did they do like group interviews?
Yes, actually, but it's like worse than that because they make you go across town into a place where like nobody lives because this is a thing a lot of corporations do. It's a test to see if you have reliable transportation. So it's this tough bar to cross where if you don't own it's a do you own a car instead of having to take the bus test. Because people that own cars are seen as more reliable.
Because we don't want to hire poor people.
Yeah, we don't want to hire poor people that might have something interfere with their ability to come to work, basically. So they make you drive across town because you're much less likely to get across town if you need to take the bus. And other businesses do this by like having you go to their corporate center for hiring. It's a filter because they can't say no pores or must have car to work here because that shouldn't be a requirement. And yeah, they went there and the interview was like, there was like this pre-interview process where they asked you a bunch of questions about, like basically they administered one of those Target like personality tests.
Yeah, those really shitty.
Oh yeah,
like,
I ran into that the first time that summer too when I applied for Target. Those go back to the
50 questionnaires.
Yeah, those go back to 2001. And yeah, they were basically asking how much of a hard sell. Because you remember, what was it like when you went into a Radio Shack in the early 2000s? Hi, would you like to buy a cell phone? So it was like 50% trying to gauge how pushy you would be on trying to sell people a cell phone. Because they thought, you know, this person's in here to buy a little gadget or like electronic parts. Let's try to sell them a goddamn cell phone, even though this is the demographic that's most likely to already have a cell phone. I really don't know what they thought. But yeah, you know what it would be like. You'd get pestered to buy a cell phone every time you walked into a Radio Shack and a cell phone plan. When it's like, dude, I just want like the resistors, and they're like, what's a resistor? I don't get spiffs off of those. A spiff is like a sort of like a commission sale.
Yeah,
it's how T-Mobile works now, I believe.
Probably.
And yeah, it was just super annoying. It was super high pressure. Like it was very clear that that's what they were going for in the interview process. So like I didn't get the job because you know me, like when they ask those questions, my things are like, well, I want to serve the customer long term and I want them to keep coming back. So I don't want to pester them and annoy them. I want to have a rapport with our customers to keep them, you know,
watching come back.
That was those were like the exact wrong answers
according to their
for what they wanted. Come on, Iggy, you're the worst. It's Iggy, right? Yeah, it's Iggy Azalea, right? Iggy Pop.
Yeah. Iggy. I don't know.
Fuck your drill. Fuck the Sheik. What did you do? You did the up B and then you just decided to drown instead.
Next time on the branch, more drowning.
More drowning next time on the branch.